Okay, so hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
So today we are going to solve one problem as we discussed. If you have a given one input strings like any strings, so we have to print output maximum occurrence of character should be first, then next maximum occurrence, then next max occurrence, then next max occurrence. For example, if we have a this example and you find the occurrence of each character, so you find might be C, E, R, N, O, U, but these are the we want our output come first all the character that have a max occurrence, then next, then next, then next. So yesterday we have know how to find of all occurrence. The first part we have already completed, and the second part we are going to do how to display our input to in output order what we are expecting. Is it right till now? Question?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let us think. So as usual, first we have to again find the max occurrence, as you know. So let us in general write one method that return the if I'm passing one input and they return me all the max occurrence. Okay. So good practice. You should write a method. Let's I write a method that will return int array. Okay. Uh, find all pair occurrence. Okay. And you let's give one input, whatever the input we are receiving. Okay. So as you know, key yesterday we have to create one first need to one int array that hold all the character. In general, in the our laptop alphabet generally maximum if you notice that can be 256 characters. Okay, near about. So you don't maybe your input string can contain any alphabet, any character. Okay, so instead of A to Z, we have to consider all the character. Okay, so like all chars, and you can just create a new interrelation 256 as okay, and let us loop your uh, input till your length. Okay, your input dot length, and just read one by one character as usual. Take one character from input dot get char at ni. Okay. So we have yesterday we have think logics. We have creating the one array. That array hold this all characters. Okay, but by default, whenever you can create a new, this will create it initialize with a zero, all zero. Okay, all zero, all zero. So our intention was that whenever we are getting first character, so first character, let's see in this case we are getting O. So what we are not going to store here O. So what is the at the index? So each characters have a some ASCII value. So let us this see O have a some ASCII value. Let's say 99 and 94. So at that index positions, we are going to increment the counter, right? So let us just convert the ASCII value. So int you can say int ASCII ASCII value as okay value as index. Okay. So how to convert your character to integer? Just you have to typecast. Typecast int into to C, whatever your character. Now you are getting the ASCII value of each character. Okay. And after that, what is to whatever the you created the array and just add that index, whatever you are getting the ASCII value as your index, at that position, you have to whatever the value available, whatever the value, by default this will get a value 0 and just add plus 1. Means ki you are getting the one occurrence. And finally just you, after this loop, you return your all calyx array. So this is the method which you are able to find out all the occurrence of your character. Till now, any doubt with this logics?
No, sir.
So let us just invoke this method, find all occurrence, we pass input and return output. Okay, and just S out. Uh, Instead of this, they return all the zero value. So we don't interested in the zero value. Simply for loop and your S all carries. That helps. S all cache dot length, and after that, if your all cache dot just print all all cache of I is greater than 0, then means you find the S out. Okay. So you can say all cache at I. So and whatever the this is the occurrence, and if you want to print those character as well as, so you know again your uh, whatever the value you are getting here, just to typecast, okay, in a char. So you get the char value. So whatever the characters and whatever the occurrence, and if you notice, you find till now there is no doubt. Okay, you have to what happened 0 0 0. Let us. So you have to whatever the value we get, just to make sure this typecast. Okay, not the value. This is the index position, right? This is the 99. Okay, got the point. This is the if 99 position, 99 positions is the your character. The value of this position is the occurrence, right? So till now, it's clear. In this our example, C have a 3 times, E have a 2 times, R have a 2 times. If you want to the your index position, just you write here your index at 3 times time at index and just print your I. So in this way, you say key uh, at index. So I is your index, I index. So your C character index is the ASCII value is the 99 and you have it 3 times. Similarly, E have a ASCII value is the 101. The 101 position we have is to 2 times, 3 times, 1 time. So our first I want to print C, then R, then E, 2, and then 1, 1, 1. So as study, in this way we have to find out the max occurrence first. If you find the max, then it's okay. If max is 3, then next element, next all occurrence should be less than. Means if you find your max is a 5, so next all should be 4, 3, 2, yeah, 1 maximum, right? So you only need to find one maximum. After that, you can just minus 1, you can get the next max, minus 1, get the next one, max, minus 1, then get next, minus 1, get next. The first thing in this array, you have to find the maximum occurrence first. What is the maximum occurrence? The latest in this example, we find 3. So 3 is the maximum. So what would be the next max occurrence? surely it would be 2. The next occurrence would be 2. You can mathematically calculate was minus 1. Next max occurrence would be the 1. Is it clear? Excuse me. So what here we are trying to, if let's keep this is the max 3, but don't want to print the 3 here. I want to print 3 time what? This C. A C is the, you can only get C from your 99. If you know the index, you can find the C. So in anyhow, we need the index as well as. So what? So in this case, C maximum have a 3, maximum 3, but 3 index is a 3 have a only one index 99. If next max is a 2. If you find that next max is a 2, then you notice 2 have a 2 occurrence. Okay, so 1 is the 101, 1 is the your 114. So you have to return somehow 101 index and 114, right? Is it clear? At the 2 we have a 2 index, 101 and 114. So somehow from this max, from this max I can find this index, from this max I can find 2 index, and if you find the next max is a 1. But you notice 1 have a in this position 101 or 1110, 1110, and then next has a 111, and next have a 1117. So in your finding max all occurrence, you find the 3 maximum, 3 2 1, but 3, that means the C have a only one place, but 2 have a E character and C character. One is the 2 index. For 3 have a only one index, and 1 have a 3 index. Till now, is it clear? What we are going to do? We have to print 3 times this C character. We have to print 2 times this 2 indexes. One is the your E, another is the your R. Next time, whenever we find the next maximum 1, we have to print 3 indexes. So you know, whenever we have a 1 value, you can store in one variable. Whenever a 2 value, you need to concept of a array. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what we are trying to show, from maximum value, we are going to find out what the number of indexes they have. So we have to write one method first that return me max, and we're going to write another method. If I pass this max, they give me the index position. So let us write. We are going to write one method that give me the maximum occurrence. So let us find a method static void. Now that should be int get max occurrence. And here whatever the input array you pass, I will return the max. So you know how to write the maximum. Just max, and here you say just take one int max, and initially just assume ki a of 0 is your max, right? And after that you can just loop for loop till length, a dot length, and you can figure out if your max element is less than your a of, you start loop from 1, okay, from I, then you can say max would be the new max f I. and whenever your loop done, you can return your max. So now it's clear the logic how you to find a max. You we have a array, you have a array, and multiple value can be placed here. You want to find the maximum one. So let's assume this is first one is the maximum, and after that each element, next element, you are test this value is greater than with this. If yes, then this is the next maximum or next maximum. From this position, if you find any one max, just you change your maximum value. Now this is the max. Whenever your loop done, you find which element is the maximum. So let us run and find the maximum. So here say this pass your all character array and give me the max occurrence. So if you notice, we find max occurrence. What is the max occurrence? As per the max occurrence, will be 3. As per the logic, we are in a good. Till now, any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir. So now this is the max occurrence. So what would be the next maximum? Surely -1. So if you go here, just loop a while loop until max occurrence greater than 0. Just S out your max, and here you just say key max minus minus. So you find all the uh, next max. This means your first max is a 3, next 2, then what? This is the 3 max here. But from this 3, I want to find the index. From this 2, I want to find these 2 indexes. So there should be one method. We write one method that will take this input, max element. This will take 2 input and return this both indexes. So let's write a method. Let us write a method. Sorry, static. This will, whenever you notice, whenever I pass, if I pass as a 2, this method, writing method, you are passing the max element, max I pass 2. So our method should return to have a 2 indexes. One is the 101, and one have a your 114. So whenever you want to return 2 value, you must need a array, right? So your method should return array of index, not the one value. So let us write method that will return array of index. So return type should be int array and get all index of a given value of a given given value. Okay. So let us we are receiving one any max value. Okay, any value, and what is the indexes? So but initially I don't know index size would be 2 or 3 or 4. I don't know. So initially let's assume ours, and you need the int array on which you want to find the indexes. So you need the input as a array on which you want to find the, this is the value. In the case of a 3 or 2, this is the value. Find the indexes. So you can just create a temp array, and here you can just say new, and size look like a dot length. Let's assume key a dot length. Whatever the a length, I create another. So max. For from here, you have to just loop. Let's loop your till a dot length and figure out any value match with this. If your value match with the I index, with the value, so a of I, because these are the value 3, 2, 4 are the value. So if any value match a of I match with the whatever the value I pass. If I pass 2, so A of I 105 pass with to match to yes. If match, that means you know this is the index. So you have to hold this index in your array. Whatever your temp array. So you can just create one index, temp index, temp index. Just initialize 0, and you say it temp index equal to your uh, I, whatever the index you have. So now what happen? You store whatever the value match here. Value match 2. So what is the index? 101. You can store in this here. Similarly, next to match this, what is the index? 114. So in this array, you store this two value. And now you have to return. You have to return. But uh, this length size is so huge. Okay. So instead of returning all the length, so whenever you create first array, is a huge size like up for 256 character, but you put only your matched value, maybe index one position or two position. So hardly your length would be like a number of positions you added. So you just reduce the length, and here you can just say temp index plus plus. Okay. So next time you can write here or directly write your in this place as well as both work. Okay. So here we have to just create your return array, return array, and the size would be like new int, new int array, whatever the your temp length. So number of value you are added, number of value, one value, two value, three value, whatever the value added, that is the one you needed your new length. And just after that, whatever you created new array, just return array dot length and just copy the uh, return array length I, just copy value your temp index. You know how to copy uh, from what this saying? Oh, temp. Let's keep the temp array. This would be good name. A good name. So here return your returns array. So here what you are doing, I pass in this one value, they return me the all the indexes of the given value. So let's try and check. Uh, where is my code? Yes. Let us, I just try out, just pass your max occurrence. Yeah, just pass inside the loop. It max occurrence, you pass here max, and this will return your EA. And just you pass the array as well as which array you need, and s out, just check the value what we are expected they are returning or not. S out v and arrays dot toString and all. And if you run it, you notice whenever I pass 3 as input, I get the index of 99. When I pass 2 as index, I am getting the two indexes. Now I'm passing max occurrence 1. The max occurrence 1 have this position, this position, this position. Till now, any doubt? Whenever I pass index input 3 here, they give me the index of 99. If I pass 2, they give me 2, they give me the array of these two positions. 2 have a 101 and 2 have a 140. And whenever I pass one input, you will return me this one, this one, and this one. Till now, any doubt? Now just we
Yes.
have option to print it. Now we have to know we have a 3 in hand or we have a 99. So I can just make a loop 3 times and print 99 means C. So we have to make a loop of this variable and print C 3 times. Similarly, now we have a 2 to have a print 2 times first this and 2 times first this. So we have a print 2 times 1 1 means this is E, then E, then E, then again 1 1 4 1 1 4 means this 2 time loop is run for both for this and for this, right? Similarly for 1, if you are going to 1, so we have to run 1 time loop for this, for this, for this. So you have to make a loop for your array length. If this is only one character 3 times. If we have a 2 length, and then we have to print 2 times 2 character, one EE and one RR. So this make occurrence say कि number of times you want to print. This array length say कि how many number of character. Here I have a 2 character, one yeah. Here you want to say कि print 3 times. So now we are in a position to printing the value. Now let us write print the value. So here what you can say, whatever you have a array, whatever you have this array, just for each dot length and get the value from what the value you are getting. Get temp value is equal to all occurrence of 0. You are getting here in the case of you are getting a 99. Okay. In the case here you are getting first time 101, next time 1014. So this is the index, and how to convert to index your character? Simply char th equal to typecast your char and you get the actual character. But you know कि here 99 I print the 3 times. 3 means your max occurrence. So you run a loop while for loop j equal to 1 to your max occurrence, and just you print out s out which character, this ch. Let's print it. So instead of just remove it so that you can get the exact output, and just not print them. So one character you are just printing. So this is for 1, this is for 1. For this case you have a 2 character. The first you are getting 2 character, first time first character, and making a loop 2 times, printing it 2 times. For next character you are getting. So in this way you are getting the value and printing the multiple times. Let's run it. So you notice we are, if here are 3, so here we are printing 3 times C, right? Just let's just remove this one, this, or just make S out, blank one S out. So what you notice here we have a 3 occurrence. You are getting this array, and this is the 3 time loop. We are printing CC 3 times, right? And now once done, you increase the occurrence -2. Now it is a 2. So for 2 we are getting 2 indexes. 2 indexes we have to print 2. Okay, this is should be I, not the 0. 0 position means this is the only one. We have to print here I. Okay, so that each number we are getting. So here you are getting 101, 101 2 times, and then 104. 104 means 104 R. You are getting R 2 times. Similarly for this, you have only one occurrence. So you this loop generally is 1 to 1 time. they print one time this, one time this, one time this. So finally, if you just comment out these things, these things, and these things, and you notice you are whatever they expected, you are getting. So, is there any doubt? Just
Yes,
you,
Yes.
sir.
just you comment out this as well as, so that your printing not happen for all. Just I commented out, and just I comment out where the max occurrence. This is the max occurrence. Just comment out here and just here print S out or input or what is the output. So you are this is the input and this is the output. Yes, ask your question.
So this method get index of a given value.
Hmm.
This creates a array of the position
Yes,
99,
yes,
101,
correct.
and this get we created array. And which is this one more method we did at last? What does this do?
This is just
Uh,
getting the maximum.
no, the last one which we did.
This one. This one first
No, the
finding the all
first,
occurrence.
first.
First finding the all occurrence. Okay,
Yes.
and
Like it's a. Can we explain in brief? Like first of all, we created a the index like 3 was occurring at how many positions?
yes,
At
let us
19, and we created.
yes. If you run it this, if you are invoke this function, whatever the input you are passing, you are getting the all occurrence at the specific position. Is there any doubt with this? This is the static code, right? This is the all occurrence
Yes.
at a specific position that this
Yes.
function do. Okay, whatever the you are getting character at that ASCII index, you can just add 111. This is the start I will discuss. There is no any doubt. Still doubt.
No doubt in this, sir.
Okay.
I have the doubt in the next methods.
Okay. So what we are going to do next? From this, I want to find the maximum. What are the maximum occurrence?
Yes.
So in this method, what we are doing? We are just assuming the first one is a max and just comparing all other element and checking any one is greater than this. That means that was the max. So we are finding the maximum of given array.
Yes.
So you are here, we are getting the maximum occurrence. So what is the maximum occurrence? Maximum
Three.
in this case, this is the your array. In this case, this is your array, and
Yes.
array have this is the value and this is the index. Okay. So here, what is the maximum? You just find the maximum, which is the maximum value. 3, 2, 2,
Yes.
2, 2, 1. Okay. So you find the max. You know how to write the max code. Is there any doubt to know the how to write a max?
No, sir.
No, there is no doubt. Then here we are thinking now logic how to print. So here the logic is that if find this max, after this value I need to find the index. This is your C character. For two we need a two indexes, this and this. So we have a maximum 3 max, next max 2, next max 1. This is the possible all the maxes.
Yes, sir.
So for this maximum, what is the index position? Index position is a 99. For if next max is a 2, so what is the index position for 2? 2 have a 2 occurrence, this and this. So we want to return 101 and 114. This is the array of 2. Well, this is the array of 1. This is the array of 0. For similarly, for next maximum occurrence is the 1. So how many number of 1? This, this, this. So the same logic we build here next. Once you find the once you find the maximum, I am going to we assume that this is the max 3. So what is the index position for all? So this method just return index positions of your max.
Yes, sir, I want to understand this method. Get all index of given value.
Let's run it. So here first time we pass index as a max. Let us just print here, commented out, and I explain what we are doing. So here what I am thinking, in this method what do? You first pass your maximum 3. So what is the index? So here 3 have only one 90 index. This will return this value. I will give the log. If you pass 2, so this 2 have a this value and 2 have a this value. So they return 2 indexes. So and similarly for 1, they return a 3 indexes. This index, this index, this. I look the code. So this method is return all the indexes of given value. Go to the F3 here and look here. What I am trying to say, whatever you given the value, I am going to match. If the value match, so whatever the index, just note in the array. Right? Whatever the
I
value
just
match.
want to, sir, understand this method.
Yeah,
How
so I'm
this
trying to
method works.
explain. This is only doing whatever you whatever the value you pass here. I pass 3. So if this
Yes.
is 3, match with the which index? 99. Just store those 99 in a new array here.
Okay.
If I pass here 2, the 2 match with this and 2 match with this. So these 2 value are stored in this temp array.
So how, sir? Like for example, 99.
Yes.
If value is equals to 3,
Value
here
equal to
value.
3, value equal to
Yes.
3, a of 3, value equal to 3, then I is the index. So you return I 99, you just hold your 99 in
Yes.
this temp array.
And what we are doing over here, temp index plus plus.
This is the,
It means
it's simple. Here your original array, whatever you pass, right?
yes.
Okay. This is the 99 position. Okay. 99 position have a 3 value, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
similarly 101 position, 101 position have a like a 2. Similarly 114, 114 have position value 2, right? This
Yes,
is the
sir.
original array, what you pass. Here I am creating the new temp array, another array. Okay, I am going to say just compare this value match to with whatever value pass here. Let first time I pass 3. So first value 0 not match, second value 0 not match. Once you reach 99 position, 99 position, you are getting a of 99, you are getting a 3. 3 is a match with the value, right? Then
Okay.
you are saying कि your temp array में temp array के 0 position, this is the 0 position. Just go to the 0 position, add this index 99,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
And there is no any 3 match. There is no any 3 match. So just
No.
return. Now instead of returning this whole array, we say कि create a new array with the size only 1 and pass this one and create a small array and return this array. Here we're just creating a small array. So we know this is the only one length.
Okay.
So similarly, let's keep pass a 2. Pass a 2.
Okay.
So first
Got it.
time they match 2 with here. The first value 101 store here. Again go to the loop. Next time match this to 114. The 114 store here. Right? And you
Yes.
return this array up to index. Any
So
doubt?
why we need to create the new array, return array? Why
Because
we don't print the just temporary array?
temporary array size is so huge. They all are the blank, no? I need only interested this index now, which two value are stored here, a three value store, right? Only three, two is a match only two position, right? So I'm only interested these two value, not all. If
Sir,
so I am just returning only those value which in temporary array exist. We are not returning all the value.
sir, here in this case, when we create return array is equal to new and temp index.
Huh.
So what is temp index in this case? It's 3.
Temp, no, temp. Let's say I return the temp index. Temp index. Okay, temp array. Then you notice that your all array contain whole value, all 0, 0, 0. Notice. But why returning this huge array? We have only interested these two. They have only two. They have only three. Right? So our intention, this temporary array, initially we don't know the how many numbers of index with this match. So initially we create for all length. And whatever the match, we can just store here in the index 99 and all should be the 0. So I'm only interested this length, one length. Here two length, here three length. So I'm saying just create a, you cannot modify this existing array. So what is the way to create make only one array, a two array value? You have to create a new array and copy this value to new array. So whatever here, I just create a new array of size only the index. Means the number of element may be here 1, here 2, here 3. So we are getting only those and copy from here to here value.
Sir, the value 2, it occurs at 101 and 114 position.
Yes, right.
So
So
in line 57, when we pass value 2, first of all at 0 position it's 99,
hmm,
and then value increases, temp index become 1. So at 1 position it will be 101 or
no, no, no,
114.
no, 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 no. Just continue. Here you are passing only at time 2 or 3. Only one value pass, na? So they return from here only 99. Let's run again. Try to. They are. Sorry, just I have to change temporary. Joe, let's try to understand. Here you are calling this method in loop. First time you are passing a 2. So they return only this method return. This is the return. Okay. Next time you call for the next 2. Right? Are you getting my point? This is the new method call here. So let us just comment out this whole code.
Okay, sir, when
Yeah.
we again
Let's
call
comment
with
out.
the
Let's comment out here this code. Okay. Just try to explain this method how works. Okay. Here you have to pass some. Now we have. Let's say I have passed here 3. Okay. If you pass 3, this will return you only the you whatever you value pass 3. A 3 have only 99 position. So this method will return if passed with the 3, 3 is a match only 1, they return only one array is the after this loop close, no value is the match. Your array contain only one value. If you pass next time, no, I want to next time again. So again you pass, I want to push all the indexes for 2 position. You second time you call this method. That time this will return for 2. The second time you call, you pass a 2, the 2 is matched with this 2. So this method is pass one value and return an array for a specific index. If you pass, I want to for all the uh, for I want to for length 1 as well as you can call length 1. This method is called for each and every value max. So
Okay, sir,
one
I
time,
got it.
yeah, one time pass 3, then return only 99. Second time pass 2, then return this 2 value. Yeah, they are matched to the 2 position. If we pass length 1 have a 3 match, so they return the 3 indexes. So instead of writing this 3-line code, I am written inside of a while loop. Internally can work 3 times. Max 3, 2, 1. So instead of writing this 3 line of code, I written this code in a while loop. I say while loop, just invoke this method and just print and just uh, do minus minus n. So instead of writing this line in 3 times, I invoke the loop, make a loop, and this is first time 3, second time just say minus minus, become a 2, and then 1. So this code is written one time, but you are calling 3 times. First time your max is equal to 2, 3. This is the 3 you are passing. So you are getting fit next time 2, next time 1. Are you getting? So these functions for each index we are running the loop. Instead of writing the same code in a 3 time, 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. This is your first max length, next max length, next max length.
And sir, yes, I got this point. But
I got
in this method, get all index of a given value, we wrote inter return array is equal to new enter end bracket. We give the temp index.
yes.
So when we
Begin
pass first maximum occurrence at 3, the temp index will be just at 0. And
0. Whenever you add 1, after that this is plus plus. This will become 1.
yes,
So
so
they are creating
yeah,
one index.
but after the for first of all
Let's
that for
let's S
entire
out.
this
Let's S out print time. Okay, this is the temp index, and so you just know, and here you pass the what the value you pass. Okay. So let us run it again. So first time, whenever you give in the value 3, okay, so your temp index would be the 1. Why? Let they are matched with the only one value. So whenever one match, you place here and just S out. Let's key here array as well as S out your temp arrays. Just create as a S out arrays dot to your temp array. So whenever after this loop, you noticing you created temp array, the index would be the 1. Why? They are storing here the only one position. Just you noting whenever I pass 3, 3 is a 3 is the match with your 99, and you are storing here. So storing here, an index would be your 1, because here you say let's you write in this way, instead of writing your confusion, you write index equal to index plus 1. Is it clear? So now index would be your 1. So whenever you come from this loop, you know your index is the 1. So because the only one position value is stored, and next time we create a new array for only one length. Let's instead of just uh, w- just comment out here. So instead of loop, you just go manually call. Just call one time. Let's I'm calling for this is please pass a 2 as input. Call 2 as input. Okay. Uh, and if you run, if you pass 2 as a value and all array, so you notice you pass a 2 as a value, so only 2 positions are filled. They have a 2 match with this, a 2 match with this. So we have 2 position fill, and index would be the 2. The new array created for only 2 length. Is it here? You are just creating all matched by index, and I'm not interested to sending huge size array. I'm have only interested this two value. So I created a new return array with only two size and copy those two value and return this new array. Is any doubt still?
Yes, I got all of the methods, sir, but at and when we print that, I
Okay,
didn't get that.
okay. It is it clear till now ki how this
Yes.
method works? Whatever the you pass the maximum value here, they return the all the indexes. Maybe one index, maybe two index, maybe three indexes. Now let's go to the printing. Spirit, any doubt till?
No, sir.
That's good. So let's comment out all the things here. So unnecessary printing will give a chaos. So let us just comment out. Now come here. Now you have invoked this inside a loop. Okay. So till now it's clear कि you are invoking this method for all the length. The length max length equal to 3, 2 and 1. You are getting the all the value. All the indexes. You can say indexes means your character. This is the ASCII of C, ASCII of alag alag character, right? So now come how to print it. So you notice we have a max occurrence 3. This is the array length only one. So this array length is a content your C. You have to print C 3 times, right? This is the 3 times, right? So this is the loop. We say just 1, 2, 3. Which character you want to print? Get the array position. This is your character. So for in this case this. So I am going to run loop 2 times. Here I am looping run. First character would be 101. The 101 print 2 times because this is your maximum length here 2. So here your max you are running a loop this 1 2 max. In this case max 3. In this case max 2. In this case max 1. They are running one time printing. For this 2 time this loop. For 3 this 3 time loop. But what character you are printing? Characters are come from this array, this position, this position, this position. The first we loop the character loop. We are getting the character. Which character? This is the character. How many number of times? These times. For 3, 3 times. For 2, 2 times. For 1, for 1 times. Is it clear? First, this loop say get the character. This is the you find all the index position. You are getting the character. This character you get. But this character, how many number of time you want to print? First time you want to 3. So this is the 3 max occurrence. Sometime it is a 2. So it will play 2. Sometime it will be 1. So it will play 1. So this loop is just responsible to printing your character. The many number of times as your max occurrence. But which character you want to print? I want to print character this, sometime this, sometime this, sometime this, sometime this, sometime this. So you are getting this value from your array. Till now, any doubt? What we are doing?
No, no, sir.
So whatever you are getting this array, let's say you are getting this array. So this loop run 2 times. The first time you are getting the first character is stored at this indexes. Okay. In this case, our E, right? E. The E, how many number of time print? E print 2 times because the max occurrence is a 2. So 2 times this loop 1 to 2, and they are printing 2 times your E. For this, they have getting the first character. How many number of time? This is only 1 time. So 1 time this will print. Next character this 1 time. Next character this 1 time. But whenever you in this case 3, you are getting only one value. How many number of time? 3. You are printing 3 times.
Yes, sir. But when we go up and we get 2,
Yes.
So, like you said, all index of a given value, it's 2 now, length.
Yes.
So we go at t, it will pick up
This value.
101.
Yes. And
It will give
uh,
and now how we know that the maximum occurrence is 2
yes.
for j loop?
First time it's three. First time it's three, and then after we reduce the two.
Oh, that was also in. Okay.
Yeah. This in the while loop started from the max three, and first time three, and then you minus two. Next time it's two. Next time it's one. This is the through three one until you're greater than zero. You know, zero is you cannot consider zero all the value, right? So this is the while loop. They are reducing your max. First time three, next time two, next time one. Is it any doubt?
No, sir.
So when
Requires a bit
I
practice.
uncommented it will work as you expected. Now notice, just for your references, new line. Just you again repeat. First time you are getting max 3. Going to call function, give me the index of this. So this method return index of, this method give return index of 99. So you know we have only one character. So how many number of time you want to 3? So you run the 3-time loop. Just come here. Here your index is the only one length come, one length come, getting the which value 99. But don't want to print 99, just convert to the character. Yes, 99 become a C. So I want to print C. How many number of time? 3 times. This is your 3. So 1 2 3 loop and become print 3 times. 3 times, right? Similarly, now you are going to here reduce max minus minus. Now you come here, max equal to 2. Okay, call this function for 2 maximum occurrence, figure out all the indexes. So this method again come and give the, for 2 they have a these indexes, 2 indexes. So this loop come 2 times. First time get the first value, first time. How many number of time you want to print this? Say max is a 2, so print 2 times this. Next value get 114. Just convert to the char. How many number I have to print? 2 times. So it will print 2 times. This 2 times and this 2 times. Again I reduce the max. Max become a 1. I am come max become 1. Max become 1. Just call this function. Give me all the indexes for one occurrence character. So they give me, these are the indexes. These are the indexes that have a only one occurrence. This position, this position, this position. Okay. So let us print. Let us getting the element. What correct typecast the character. This is the character. Character we are getting n. How many number of loop run? 1 to 1 only. Because I have only one occurrence. Just print 1. Next get next element. Print only one time. Print only one time. Is it any doubt?
No, sir.
So in this, it's you are able to solve the problem, but it's have a something uh, differences. Here I want this output. This output you are just printing in the console, but this should be written someone some to call some different variable. So instead of printing, I want to returns one value. If you write this code in a method, okay, I want to returns our, I want to, this should be in a method somehow. Okay, so how to write in the method? Because just in the Eclipse we have option, just the code refactor, go and write in a uh, refactor code, just write in a method and just give a method. So but I want this method should return, oh, instead of printing here, instead of printing, I want to return some in string variable, right? Good option. Always don't write a code that just print on the screen. Okay, so just let out all are the SOP commented. This is only one this code. So whenever you run code, this code will run. But problem is that you are only printing on the console, on the output. But there should be some variable where we can hold this value. You getting my point? How to write this? Instead of printing on the console, that's good. You are able to print. But this is return me output. I want this method return void because they are just printing value on the console. I want to this should be an where in a variable. This method should return one string. Okay. I want to return some value from this method. And name should be name, just refactor it. Name should be like uh, max str max occurrence wise. Max occurrence wise. Okay. So so here we have to use some variable, and instead of writing SOP, I want to should be store. So generally, whenever you want to append value, so might be one class string builder. So just create a string builder object, new string builder. Okay, and here they have a function to append. Instead of writing this, here's a string builder dot append, and they need a character. You pass your ch character, and your method now you hold all the value in string builder, right? And now this you return. This your method should return like return this dot to string. Okay? So whenever you call this function this will like all characters comma your max occurrence, and this will return your max string max wise, and you just print your output, right? So generally code write this way. Here this is not needed. As for your references, that's not needed. Okay? So your main method look like this. You have an input finding the all occurrence. This is the finding all occurrence. From here you find the maximum, and maximum wise you return the strings. So someone make your code read like this way. Your method should be only this. That should be comment out. Just remove. This is your main method. Main method is only responsible to do what you have written. First, you are getting the input. Yes. From input, you are getting the all occurrence of the each character. And after that, you are finding the maximum. Give me the maximum 3. From maximum wise, return the new string that is occurrence wise. And now we are getting the output. So your code should be like this. Main code should be only this. And now each and everything you have written in the methods. So till now, any doubt why we are giving? Sometime this is the for your purpose. Someone want to just screen the output. You can write SOP, but this is not best practice. Always you return some value your method. So what we did here, just string buffer or string builder class. You can also do here like in the another approach. You can so instead of using this, string class. Yes, string class. You can just take result variable string. Initially you can assign blank. Okay, and here you can say alternative option. Instead of this, you can say this equal to this plus ch. In this way also do whatever you have given and you can just return this. So please avoid such things, because here you are appending, string. Whenever you are creating, always new memory object created. String plus means they are not appending. Always create a new memory for a string. 1 2 3. So here there is only drawback in the string is that if you are using the string plus, yeah, string concate operation, here you can also use, instead of this you can use a string dot concate and pass ch. So here always create a new memory in a heap. So generally we have to avoid such things. Okay, we have to avoid such thing. Simply use a string buffer or a string builder class that help us to append. They create only one object. In that object you are storing all the character 1 2 3 4, whatever you want, and return just string. Is there any doubt with the string buffer or string builder class? You should know this is new one class. Right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let any doubt till now? Just I'm printing all the S out, so its code should be clear.
Mm, Today we can try and then
Yes.
and try it find out.
Okay. So your code should be like this. Only is all the methods. I will just remove out all the SOP. Just this help us how to a code run, right? Now it's clear.
Yes.
So now, so our question was that you write given input, return the output as a max occurrence wise character. So what we first do, whatever we have input, I am going to find out all the occurrence of given character. So after that, you are getting the one array. From this here, I am going to finding what is the maximum occurrence. Maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. So this are max function. Max function say whatever index, what is the maximum value I return you. This is the maximum function. There is no problem. Then after that, what we do? Now we have a max. I have a max. That's 5. So generally, now what would be the next max? Next max should be 4. Next max should be 3, 2, 1. So maximum we have a go to the 0. Before 0 equal. So here we have a just not invoking multiple time max. Just one time I call the max and getting the maximum value. Just I pass this method. I'm like, okay, this is the max. Print return me all the string with the maximum character wise. So this method say they return the maximum. Okay. So they pass this function. Say give me this maximum. What is the index? What you are getting all the index. From this index, you say give me the particular value character. You are just getting the character, and you are trying to print how many number at time. The max occurrence. Max occurrence is the three times. Now the next max occurrence should be the minus. Next occurrence should be your 4. Find out all the index for 4 and find the character and print number of times. In this way, you make a generic code. So whatever you index by, let's here by 5 file, I pass like let's you, and you notice your u should be the first, right? This is the max occurrence. Maybe no. If can test any data set, let's key I say like maybe some special character. Okay? And gets a special character first. So these codes should be more generic, not only alphabet in whatever the string you have, which is the
Sir, but
maximum.
this
Yes,
will not ignore the space. Like
yes,
if we
yes.
have
This
the
will not be ignore case because each small a have a 65, a lower a have a 95. So whatever we have logic built on the basis of one case, the ASCII value basis. We have build logic on the basis of your ASCII value. Each character have a different ASCII, right? So we'll first try to do yourself, try to understand the logics, right? And let's do some multiple permutation combination here you can do. Someone want to print from maximum wise, I want to just minimum wise. First one, then second, then second, then second, then second. Reverse wise. There are multiple cases example can do from this one question. Case insensitive. This is the first we are printing the maximum, then next max, then next max. I want a reverse order. First print the one length, then two length, then three length, then four length. Right? So you can try plus and minus. Okay, the logic should be clear, right? How to iterate, how to returns, how many number of time you to print. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so hope it should be get some sense how you build the logic. Okay, before writing code, just you imagine what you are going to do. Okay, and accordingly to write the code. Let's try it. Still, if you have any doubt, we will discuss. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Okay.
so we can close the call.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.